Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, man. Welcome to Beyond Classic Rock. Today, man, I've got a complimentary quad for you, and it's featuring the music of four different artists, man. We're gonna start with The Guitar from Guy Clark, followed by Mississippi and Me, Kate Campbell, followed by I'm Not the Only One. It's a Sam Smith song done by Vintage Raggae Cafe. It's kind of like a collaboration of artists. And The Way I Should by DeMent. So, man, before I pop this off, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to Charles Hogue. Thanks very much for the recommendation, Charles. I appreciate it, man. I know of the song, and I've actually even heard this reggae version of it, that being the I'm Not the Only One, the Sam Smith song, so that's interesting. And I've heard of Guy Clark, but I have not heard of Kate Campbell and DeMent. It doesn't come to mind. So thanks first off for introducing me to something new. So let's hit this up, man. We'll do a back-to-back, and then when we do the read in the same format, a back-to-back. So starting with Guy Clark, the guitar. Let's get it. Cheers.
Well, I was passing by a pawn shop in an older part of town. Something caught my eye, and I stopped and turned around. I stepped inside, and there I spied in the middle of it all was a beat-up old guitar hanging on the wall. What do you want for that piece of junk? I asked the old man. He just smiled and took it down, and he put it in my hand. Said, you tell me what it's worth. You're the one who wants it. Tune it up, play a song, and let's just see what haunts it. So I hit a couple of chords in my old country way of strumming, and then my fingers turned to lightning. Man, I never heard it coming. It was like I always knew it. I just don't know where I learned it. It wasn't nothing but the truth, so I just reared back and burned it.
I've reacted to Guy Clark before. He's a great storyteller. He's up there with the Bobs. Dylan's, that is.
Well, I lost all track of time. There was nothing I couldn't pick. Up and down the neck, man, I never missed a lick. The guitar almost played itself, and there was nothing I could do. It was getting hard to tell just who was playing who. When I finally put it down, I couldn't catch my breath. My hands were shaking and I was scared to death. The old man finally got up, said, where in the hell you been? I've been waiting all these years for you to stumble in. And then he took down an old dusty case and said, go on, pack it up. You don't owe me nothing. And then he said, good luck. There was something spooky in his voice and something strange on his face. And when he shut the lid, I saw my name was on the case.
Wow. Great storytelling. Can you imagine a concept album from this man? That was a great song, man. Excellent. Great story and song. Right on. Mississippi and Me. Kate Campbell.
Daddy was a preacher in Sledge. We were living on gospel and beans. Every Sunday night, Deacon Jones would give a silver dollar to me. On the way home, my poor mama would pry it from my hand and say it fell from heaven. Way down in me, a river runs deep, reminding me just who I am. Good or bad, it'll always be Mississippi and me. Mississippi and me.
Another great
Sissy
storyteller.
was a beautician next door. She had the worst hairdo in town. She always smoked Pall Malls and drank tabs and hung out at the Delta Lounge. And I heard she finally found herself. She runs the best motel in West Memphis, Arkansas. Way down in me, a river runs deep, reminding me just who I am.
What a sweet voice.
Good or bad, it'll always be Mississippi and me.
You know, it's at the top of my bucket list.
Mississippi and me.
A Mississippi River boat cruise.
Mr.
Upper,
Thomas Lee
middle, and lower.
the bank made a fortune on Catfish Farm. Every time you trifle alone, you had to twist his arm. I heard one night in Tupelo, he stepped out of a window. He thought he was Elvis. Way down in me, a river runs deep, reminding me just who I am. Good or bad, it'll always be Mississippi and me. Mississippi and me. Mississippi and me.
Great song, man. Songs from the Levee. That's the album. Kate Campbell. That was excellent. Sweet voice. I'm not the only one. anything into a reggae song, can't you? I like the addition of brass in a lot of reggae music.
You've been so unavailable. Now sadly I know why. Your heart is unobtainable, even though Lord knows you kept mine.
Brass is great in this song, man. Close it up. Sweet. Such a nice version. DeMent. The way I should.
A cold wind against my shoulder, it woke me up in the middle of the night. An autumn leaf scraped against my window like it was trying hard to get inside. And then a ghost that I had met before, he kept me up till dawn. And everything I thought was right was suddenly all wrong. He said, your score is looking pretty bad. And then he asked me what it was that I had to show. So I went running down a list of things. Some were real, but on some of them I lied. I felt I had to justify each breath that I'd been breathing in this life. And I realized I was playing into someone else's rules, trying to keep my score up in a game I did not choose. And I looked that ghost straight in the eye, said, you had better not be coming back by again. And it's true that I don't work near as hard as you tell me that I'm supposed to. I don't run as fast as I could, but I live just the way I want to, and that's the way I should.
sweet voice.
October's leaves were dancing round like angels dressed in robes of red and gold. But November's come and gone, down there lying in the gutter along the road. They're gonna make their way out to the ditch or someday to the sea. They'll get to where they're going without the help of you or me. And if each life is just a grain of sand, I'm telling you, man, this grain of sand is mine. And it's true that I don't work near as hard as you tell me that I'm supposed to. I don't run as fast as I could, but I live just the way I want to, and that's the way I should. But I live just the way I want to, and that's the way I should.
All right. Iris DeMent. The Way I Should. That's a really nice mix of songs there, Charles. I like them all. You know, there isn't one that really stands out so strong from among the others. It's a really, really nice mix of music here, man. Very, very excellent. And thanks for introducing me to Kate Campbell and Iris DeMent. Two sweet, sweet voices there, man. Of course, the lady singing the reggae version of I'm Not the Only One, she has a sweet voice as well. Great reggae jam, love the brass in it. And Guy Clark, man, with that great, great story of the guitar. Fantastic singer-songwriter. It's just been maybe 2, maybe 3 months that I did a Guy Clark artist spotlight. Check it out, man. It's on the Beyond Classic platform. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's just do a little read here on each artist slash song, get a little background info, get to know each performer better. Starting with Guy Clark. Guy Clark, Guy Charles Clark, born November 6, 1941 to May 17, 2016, was an American folk and country singer-songwriter and luthier. He released more than 20 albums, and his songs have been recorded by other artists including Jerry Jeff Walker, Jimmy Buffett, Kathy Mattea, Lyle Lovett, Ricky Skaggs, Steve Wariner, Emmylou Harris, Rodney Crowell, Steve Earle, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and Chris Stapleton. He won the 2014 Grammy Award for Best Folk Album, My Favorite Picture of You. Clark had been a mentor to such other singers as Steve Earle and Rodney Crowell. He organized Earle's first job as a writer in Nashville. In the 1970s, the Clark's home in Nashville was an open house for songwriters and musicians, and it features in the film Heartworm Highways, an evocation of the songwriter scene in Nashville at the time. Numerous artists have charted with Clark penned tunes. The Last Gunfighter Ballad was the title song of Johnny Cash's 1977 studio album. In '82, Bobby Bare made it to the country top 20 with Clark's New Cut Road. That same year, bluegrass leader Ricky Skaggs hit #1 with Clark's Heart Broke, a song that permanently established his reputation as an ingenious songwriter. Among the many others who have covered Clark songs are Vince Gill, the Highwaymen, John Conley, and John Denver, who recorded Clark's Homegrown Tomatoes in 1988. Clark is frequently referred to as the fifth Highwayman. Wow, must be great to have such influence, Fantastic. All of these really, really excellent artists, owe a lot to them. So, Kate Campbell. Jamie Catherine Campbell, born October 31st, 1961 in New Orleans, Louisiana, is an American folk singer-songwriter. Kate's songwriting follows in the Southern literary tradition with an emphasis on a sense of place, race, and religion. Her story-filled songs feature quirky characters and often deal with the region's complex issues. John Prine, Nancy Griffith, Emmylou Harris, Rodney Crowell, Guy Clark, Maura O'Connell, and Mac McAnally have provided guest vocals on her albums. She sometimes performs with Pierce Pettis and Tom Kimmel as the New Agrarians. In addition to Americana and folk-flavored albums, her catalog includes Twang on a Wire, which features covers of songs made famous by female country artists of the 60s and 70s. The piano-based 1,000-Pound Machine, and 2 gospel CDs recorded at Fame Studios in Muscle Shoals with Spooner Oldham on keyboards. Her producers over the years include Johnny Pierce, Walt Aldridge, and Will Kimbrough. I'm sure these are very, very well-renowned and famous people. None of them rings a bell to me, though. I'm Not the Only One is a song recorded by English singer Sam Smith for their debut studio album In the Lonely Hour in 2014. It was written by Smith with Jimmy Napes, who also produced the song along with Steve Fitzmaurice. Capitol Records released it to digital download on the 31st of August in 2014 as the album's third single in the UK, and on 24th of September 2014 as the album's second single in the US. An alternative version with American rapper A$AP Rocky was also released. A piano soul ballad anchored by orchestral strings and a gospel structure, I'm Not the Only One deals with themes of infidelity in a relationship and was inspired by a marriage of someone Smith and Napes knew. It received a positive response from critics who praised their emotional vocals and its instrumentation. Commercially, the song was another success for Smith, becoming a top 3 hit in the UK, a top 5 hit in the US, and a top 10 hit in over 10 countries. A music video featuring actors Diana Agron and Chris Messina was released on the 1st of August in 2014, and it features content similar to the song's lyrics. Iris Luella DeMent, born January 5, 1961, is an American 2-time Grammy-nominated singer and songwriter. DeMent's musical style includes elements of folk, country, and gospel. Her first album, Infamous Angel, was released in '92 on the Rounder Philo label and explored such themes as religious skepticism, small-town life, and human frailty. In her second album, My Life, released in '94, she continued the personal and introspective approach. The record is dedicated to her father, who died 2 years earlier. My Life was nominated for a Grammy Award in the Best Contemporary Folk Album category. DeMent's third album, The Way I Should, was released in 1996. It covers topics such as sexual abuse, religion, governmental policies, and Vietnam. It peaked at number 22 on the Billboard Heat Seekers chart. Guests include guitarist Mark Knopfler and Delbert McLennan, who duets with DeMent on Trouble. The album was nominated for the Grammy Award for Best Contemporary Folk Album at the 40th Annual Grammy Awards. Okay, y'all. And that's our info for these 4 excellent excellent artists of these 4 great songs, man. So, Charles, thank you very much for introducing me to Kate Campbell and Iris DeMent, 2 really, really excellent singers. Sweet, beautiful, soulful voices. And I love the fact that they're telling stories in song. I love that element. Not everyone is able to tell a story in song. So that is an extra talent of creativity, that not every single artist has. So I really appreciate that when I discover it. Anyway, man, so Jerry, Jeffrey, Christopher, Marco, I've got reactions I've got to get to for you folks. So that's going to be coming up this week, man. So Charles, brother man, you are a really excellent dude, and thank you very much for all of the really, really nice recommendations that you've sent my way over the last couple of years. And I believe that this is our last collaboration, isn't it? And yeah, man, so thank you for all of the stuff that you sent me. You're in that rare grouping of patrons, especially. I don't remember when you became a subscriber, but you're in one of that rare grouping of patrons that I've enjoyed every single thing that you've sent to me. You have always sent me really, really good things, and I've learned a lot from the stuff that you've recommended. And there isn't a single thing that you've recommended to me that I didn't like. I know that for a fact, because you guys never see this, but sometimes I have to say no to a lot of recommendations, and people get all mad and pissy and stuff, call me names and everything. But yeah, Charles, with you, brother, I've liked every single thing that you've sent me, and I believe that I've reacted to everything that you've sent me, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 links that didn't work or something like that, but that doesn't count. You know what I'm talking about. All right, man. Yeah, so that was my reaction, and that is my forecast of what's coming up. I just wanted to remind you guys to check out Yoyoka Soma's reaction that I did. Great rock drummer reaction number 5. Yoyoka Soma is a 12-year-old drumming sensation, and she's already got a great career, but she's going to have a wonderful, wonderful future down the road. That was just about a week and a half ago. Great rock drummer reaction number 5. Yoyoka Soma, check it out. All right, y'all, back to Charles. Charles, thank you again, man. Sorry for the mishaps that you had between PayPal and Patreon. Unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do on my end. I can only feel for you, and I don't have the experience of knowing how to go through the process and all of that sort of thing. Whenever I support other content creators, I now do it through PayPal. I tried it once with Patreon, and it just kept me going in some sort of a stupid loop, so immediately I stopped. And whenever I want to support a content creator, I get a hold of them and I say, hey, do you have a PayPal account set up? Because I'm going to support you through PayPal. I'm not going through the Patreon loop, because sometimes it pisses me off. Anyway, so sorry for your little struggles with that platform. It's trying at best. Anyways, guys, that is my reaction. Charles, you're a great guy. Thank you very much for all of the wonderful reactions and the recommendations you've sent my way. So tomorrow, it's Jeffrey. This is Jeffrey Davis. So many Jeffs and Jeffreys, it's hard to keep. I've actually got a ledger that I keep track on, but it's not in front of me. This is Jeffrey Davis, so I'm going to be doing his reaction tomorrow. So tune in for that. See you later. Peace.